Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Lucy B here. I was making this video to show you guys how to set up your Unity properly so you can upload your very first VRChat avatar. I had a lot of questions with my booth model video. Hey, how do I get the right version of Unity that will work with the VRChat SDK? Well, this video is going to show you everything that you need to know on how to upload your first avatar and get Unity all set up. I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit about the trust ranking system, and then I'm going to transition over to my other computer to show you what to install. And then after that, I'll show you actually in Unity what you need to do. All right, so let's just jump right into the video. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the trust ranking system. So VRChat has a trust ranking system, sort of like in other games where you can rank up and complete certain challenges to gain certain rewards. The only rewards you really get is an emblem above your head, whether you're a visitor, new user, known user, or trusted user. I'm going to go ahead and link this trust and safety system information in the comments. It's pretty simple to get up to the new user rank. All you really need to do is make friends, so add people to your friends list, visit different worlds, and add those worlds to your favorites list, and also having a certain amount of hours on the game. Now, there's no set amount of hours or friends or world favorites that you need to do. For some people, they get new user right away. Some people, getting from visitor to new user takes quite a while. It just depends on how you play the game and how often you visit new worlds. So as soon as you hit new user, you will be ready to go and to upload worlds and avatars. The reason why VRChat does this is to prevent people from creating new accounts over and over and just uploading spam and junk and offensive worlds and avatars. By getting up to the new user rank, it shows VRChat that you're a committed player who's not going to spam or do anything malicious to the game. Since everything in the game is user-generated content, I feel like this is a good way to prevent spam and things like that from being uploaded. So just make sure that you are a new user before you even think about uploading or creating your own avatar or world. Next part is we need to install Unity onto our computers. The only way to do that is install the VRChat Creator Companion first, or the VCC. I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how to download the VCC and how to install the correct version of Unity onto your computer. However, I already have Unity on this computer. This is my main computer. I'm going to jump on over to my partner's computer and show you how that works. Since I'm going to be on a different computer, I'm using a different mic, so please excuse the bad mic quality over there. Once I show you how to install it, I'll jump back onto my computer here and show you the rest. All right, so I'm at a different computer. There hasn't been any Unity or VRChat Creator Companion installed to it, but I'm going to use it to show you which programs you need to use to install in order to upload an avatar. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to hello.vrchat.com and then hit the login button here and just enter your information. If you haven't merged your VRChat account yet with your Quest or your Steam account, I'll be making another video on how to do that, but assuming you've merged everything properly, you're going to want to log in here. So we're all logged into our VRChat account. Over on the side panel here, you're going to want to scroll down to download. Hit the download button. This gives you information on how to set up the software development kit. We don't really need that right now unless you're curious about it. What we need to do is click download the Creator Companion. And once that's done downloading, open it up and go through the installation process. If you want to, click Show Me Around. Learn will just show you a brief tutorial on how it works. So continue. Unity Editor is not going to be found. A lot of people make the mistake, they think, oh, Since VRChat is built with Unity, then I must need to download Unity. No, unfortunately, you can't download Unity first. That will mess everything up on your computer and cause a lot of errors. A lot of people have been coming to me who have installed Unity on their computers prior. Either it was the wrong version of Unity or the Unity Hub installed other versions of Unity that was conflicting with the software development kit. Please do not download Unity first. VCC is the very first thing that you're going to install. So, Unity editor check, it is not found. Let's install Unity. We need to go through all of these steps. First thing we need to do is download the Unity Hub from the Unity website. Once that's installed, we're going to go ahead and run the Unity Hub setup. It's going to want to do run Unity Hub. I say just X out of it. It may cause issues if it's open and active while you're installing everything else. All right, what's next? We need to activate our Unity license. So essentially all you need to do is create a free personal account with Unity. You know, if you're a business creating video games for a large video game company, you may want to do the professional license. It does cost money. If you're a student learning Unity at school, there's different Unity licenses that you can get, but I would go ahead and do Unity Personal since you're just going to be uploading an avatar for yourself. So do the free license. So once you have Unity Hub open, you need to create an account. I already created an account with Unity, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter my username and password, but you'd go through all of this here and make sure that you create your own personal Unity account. So instead of creating a Unity ID, I'm just going to sign in with my credentials here. Open Unity Hub. And we're all signed in. Great. Now we're not going to install Unity 6. Do not install any version of Unity. The VRChat Creator Companion is going to do that for you. Let's just go back to the VCC. We activated our Unity license. That's the next step. And then click I have installed the Unity Hub below. This is the version of Unity that you need, Unity 2022.3.22 F1. Again, if you install any other version of Unity, your computer is going to get really confused. The software development kit or the SDK is going to get really confused, and you may have trouble uninstalling and reinstalling all of the files, going into your program files and deleting any files that were not uninstalled properly. So just do not install any other Unity editor. You must use the VCC and install it like this. This can take some time. You can manually install it down here if it takes too long, but if you've done everything correctly, you shouldn't have to click down here. But right now, we're just going to wait until the correct version of Unity installs to our computer. All right, so it looks like it's just about ready to install. Click yes. It's going to be verifying for just a second here. So skip this installation. We do not need Unity 6. Skip it. I agree. All right, VCC is still installing Unity. I know it takes quite a while. Just be patient with it. It's quite a big program. I mean, it does render 3D software, and you could literally build an entire video game. I mean, there's so many games on Steam that were built with just Unity. So it is a game engine. It's just like Unreal Engine or any of the other big game engines that game developers like to use. So it will take quite a while. Please make sure that you do have enough space on your computer for it to install, and just be patient with it. So I'll check back with you once it's done. All right, perfect. Unity 2022.3.22 F1 has been installed. Everything is ready. So now we're just going to create a new project. And I'm going to jump back to my other computer with Unity already installed on it, and we can go through the process on how to upload an avatar there. All right, Unity is now installed on your computer and you're ready to create your first project. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So first things first, you're going to want to open the VRChat Creator Companion. create a new project right here. And then we're always going to want to do avatars 2022 for uploading an avatar or starting to create your own booth model from the VCC. So there is the option to do 2019. This is mainly for migrating old projects over to the new version of Unity. I wouldn't recommend using Unity 2019 because it does cause some errors and glitches. They may not upload properly and it may break in game. So you're always going to want to do avatars Unity 2022. Just name it whatever that you would like. So we'll just do avatar upload video and then create project. Now, here is the important part. This is your repository here. So as you can see, I've installed some community created plugins, essentially for the project. I know in the how to create a custom booth model video, we talked about using modular avatar. That helps put clothing on the model much quicker than doing it manually. So at this time, before you open the project, you're going to want to add anything to your project that you think that you might need. For example, we have audio link in here. You would be able to add that. We have Easy Quest Switch. That is a good tool for compressing texture memory if you're trying to get a project or an avatar to work with Quest. Avatars 3.0 Manager, that one's going to be pretty useful too. Essentially, that helps merge animation controllers when you're trying to do complex animations. Right here, it says latest version, but you're always going to want to check back on your project and see if there's a little green arrow here for you to install the latest update. So I found that things in my project were breaking and I had no idea what the errors were. Well, I went over to manage my project and, oh, I spelled video wrong. Oops. Anyway, I went over to manage my project and all of these things needed to be updated. The VRChat SDK, the VRChat SDK avatars, all of this needed to be updated. So I went through and updated everything and it worked perfectly. Typically, I usually do gesture manager, modular avatar, adding it by hitting this little plus button over here, and then I like to use VRC Fury 2. It helps with toggles. Whatever you want to put in your repository, feel free. You can download a ton of different resources from the community to help Unity be a little bit more optimized and user-friendly. There's all kinds of fun tools that you can use to make the avatar making process more simple. But anyway, let's go ahead and open the project here, and we'll go from there. All right, now that Unity is open, we're ready to get started. You may think, well, let's get our avatar in the scene. Well, the first thing that we need to do is import the shaders. What shader that you use is really up to you, but I'll tell you a little bit about shaders here. So essentially, it's a code that tells the light and the shadows to behave in certain ways on the avatar. You can edit them within the material section over here in the inspector, and every shader is going to be different. So for example, let me just show you here. Usually where you buy your avatar, whether that be Jinxie, whether that be Gumroad, whether that be Booth, is going to say what type of shader that they recommend using. You can play around and use different shaders to see if you like how different shaders look a little bit better. But I would recommend at first, if you're new to this, to use the shader that it says to on the store page where you bought your avatar. So I'm going to translate this to English here. Let's see. So it looks like this can use Poyomi, but it also can use Liltoon shader. So Liltoon or Poyomi, the materials are set up in the project for both. A lot of booth models, though, it's a good rule of thumb, especially older booth models, they will only take Liltoon shaders. Another thing with booth models is sometimes you're going to have to use UnityChan shader. It will say again in the product description, like for example, let's go to Karin here. And sometimes, yep, looks like this one used Liltoon shader. And sometimes you'll have to use crystal shaders if your outfit has like jewels or gems or accessories or anything like that. If you import, say, a new necklace that has gems on it and it's pink and it's not showing any texture in Unity, I would go back to the page where you bought it and see, oh yeah, hey, I need to download the crystal shader in order to get it to work. But anyway, another rule of thumb is Jinxie or Gumroad avatars will typically use Poyomi. So let's just click on this first one here. Scroll down. Yep, let's see. Right here, it says the shader is Poytune 7.3.50 up to 9.0.57. So Poytune, Poyomi, same thing. All you'd need to do is search up Poyomi shader and then go ahead and download it to your computer. So once you've installed LilTune or Poyomi shaders onto your computer, it's super simple. All you need to do is drag and drop. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, since we're going to be using a booth model, I'm going to use the LilTune shader and then just drag and drop it in, import that. Yep, we know. Okay, perfect. You're always going to want to import your shaders before your model, or it may mess some things up. So the next thing is we need to import our model. Let's go ahead and find her here on our computer. Import that. And then you should be good. We'll find her in the prefab folder. See, this is what she would look like if we used the Poyomi shaders. But since we don't have the Poyomi shaders in our project here, she's going to turn this like bright magenta pink color. So whenever you see any part of your avatar or accessories or clothing look like this, it's because you don't have the right shader installed. But as you can see, she uses both LilTune and Poyomi shaders. Since we imported LilTune, that's the shader we're going to use. If we wanted to use Poyomi, we would import it and it would fix that. So let's delete the Poyomi. Let's put our base model at the 0 point on the X, Y, and Z axis. And here we go. She's ready for upload. You know, at this point, you would remove the hair, the clothes, the bones, everything that we went over in our first video, and add the new clothing and things like that. But I'm just going to upload the base model to show you how to do it. So we'll go to Control Panel, and then you can just log in with your username or password. All right, just enter the two-factor authentication code, and then you're all set. All you need to do is give it a name. I'm just going to do Manuka YouTube, and then capture her to get a thumbnail. You can also upload your own thumbnail here. What I usually like to do is upload a test avatar, take a couple cute pictures of it in game, edit it in Photoshop a little bit, and then use it as the profile picture here. But you don't have to do all that. But yeah, this is where you would import your picture of the model. Check this box here and build and publish. And then you are good to go. Once she's uploaded, you can use her in game and wear her as much as you would like. The main point I wanted to get across in this video was to make sure that you guys knew exactly how to get the right version of Unity and never launch it through the Unity Hub, always launching it through the VRChat Creator Companion. Or you may experience errors. I've had too many people reach out to me asking me, hey, why isn't my avatar working? Well, the software development kit isn't attached to Unity when you open it through Unity Hub. We need the software development kit to be inside of Unity, and so that's why you have to open it through the VCC. And there we go. Look, she's uploaded. Okay, we're perfect. Yay. Well, and that's it. You're done. Now you have the correct version of Unity and the VCC installed to your computer. So whenever you want to create a new project, you know exactly how to do it. I hope this video helped you today. Kind of a short one, but again, do let me know if you have questions. I'm always happy to help. Have a good rest of your day and let me know in the comments if you have questions and what other videos that you'd like me to do, because I want to share my knowledge, my many years of experience. Just let me know if you have a question or a certain topic, and I'll definitely try and cover it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your girl Lucy B for another avatar tutorial. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Bye!